Studio Microphone, released in the year 2000. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a live-action adaptation of Dr. Seuss's beloved holiday tale that has become a timeless classic. Directed by Ron Howard and starring the incomparable Jim Carrey as the Grinch, this whimsical story blends humor, heart, and holiday cheer to deliver a cinematic experience that resonates with audiences of all ages. Set in the snow-dusted town of Whoville, the movie captures the frenetic yet joyous preparations for Christmas as the Whos, a quirky and festive community, deck their halls, exchange gifts, and revel in the spirit of togetherness. But not everyone is thrilled about the holiday festivities. High above Whoville, in a cavernous lair on Mount Crumpet, lives the Grinch, a grouchy, green recluse who despises Christmas and everything it stands for. Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch is nothing short of legendary. Through his exaggerated expressions, physical comedy, and impeccable timing, Carrey transforms the Grinch into a character who is as hilarious as he is complex. While his outward antics provide endless laughs, there's a subtle depth to his portrayal that hints at the pain and loneliness fueling the Grinch's hatred of the holiday. The story takes an interesting turn with the introduction of Cindy Lou, who, played by Taylor Momsen. Unlike the other Whos, Cindy isn't swept up in the materialistic frenzy of Christmas. Instead, she's curious about its true meaning and sympathetic toward the Grinch. Her interactions with him form the emotional core of the movie as she challenges his worldview and begins to thaw his icy heart. One of the film's standout sequences is the Grinch's infamous heist. Disguised as Santa Claus and accompanied by his trusty dog, Max, the Grinch descends upon Whoville on Christmas Eve to steal their presents, decorations, and even their holiday feast. The scene is a masterclass in comedic timing, with Carrey's antics and Max's endearing loyalty providing endless entertainment. But what truly sets this story apart is the moment of revelation. When the Whos wake up to find their homes stripped bare, they respond not with anger or despair, but with a joyous song, reminding the Grinch and the audience that Christmas isn't about material possessions. It's a celebration of love, unity, and the enduring power of community. As the Grinch listens to their song from atop Mount Crumpet, something miraculous happens. His heart, once 2 sizes too small, begins to grow. This moment of transformation is both humorous and touching, as the Grinch embraces the spirit of Christmas and returns everything he stole, ultimately joining the Whos in their celebrations. The film's production design deserves special mention, with its vibrant sets and imaginative costumes bringing Whoville to life in spectacular fashion. The score, composed by James Horner, adds to the magic, blending whimsical tunes with emotional undertones that perfectly complement the story. In the end, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is more than just a holiday movie. It's a tale of redemption, the power of kindness, and the importance of seeing beyond appearances. Its message is timeless, reminding us that the true spirit of Christmas lies in the connections we share and the joy we bring to one another. But the story doesn't end there. Beyond the film itself, there's so much more to explore. The behind-the-scenes magic, the cultural impact, and the way this beloved tale has inspired generations. If you're ready to hear more about how this movie came to life, the challenges of production, and the legacy it left behind, just save continue, and we'll dive even deeper into this holiday masterpiece, Christmas-Tree. Let's dive deeper into the world of How the Grinch Stole Christmas and explore what made this film such a monumental achievement in storytelling, performance, and production. One of the most remarkable aspects of this movie is its transformation of Dr. Seuss's concise children's book into a full-length feature film. At just 69 pages, the original story is a simple yet powerful tale about the true meaning of Christmas. Expanding this narrative while staying faithful to the essence of the book was no small task, but Ron Howard and the screenwriters achieved this by delving into the Grinch's backstory. The film reveals a younger Grinch, ostracized by the Whos for his unusual appearance and misunderstood personality. This glimpse into his past adds a layer of emotional depth to his character, making his eventual redemption all the more impactful. The decision to humanize the Grinch was a brilliant move, allowing audiences to empathize with him while still enjoying his over-the-top antics. Of course, none of this would have worked without Jim Carrey's commitment to the role. To become the Grinch, Carrey endured hours of makeup and prosthetics daily, transforming into the green, furry antihero we all know and love. This transformation wasn't just physical, it was a complete embodiment of the character. From his slinky movements to his sarcastic quips, Carrey made the Grinch his own, delivering a performance that is both hilarious and heartfelt. Behind the camera, the production team faced numerous challenges in bringing Whoville to life. The sets were built to look whimsical and slightly off-kilter, staying true to Dr. Seuss's signature art style. From the winding streets to the eccentric architecture, every detail of Whoville was meticulously crafted to immerse viewers in this fantastical world. The costume design was equally impressive, with the Who's sporting elaborate outfits and hairstyles that added to the film's visual charm. And let's not forget about Max, the Grinch's loyal dog and reluctant accomplice. Played by a rescue dog named Kelly, Max provided some of the film's most heartwarming and comedic moments. Whether pulling the Grinch's sleigh or reluctantly participating in his schemes, Max's expressions and actions perfectly complemented the Grinch's larger-than-life personality. The movie's soundtrack is another highlight, featuring a mix of original compositions and timeless Christmas songs. Faith Hill's rendition of Where Are You, Christmas? Became an instant classic, capturing the film's emotional depth and holiday spirit. The score by James Horner enhanced every scene, from the Grinch's mischievous plotting to the heartfelt finale. Speaking of the finale, let's revisit that powerful moment when the Grinch experiences his change of heart. As he hears the Who's singing despite having lost their material possessions, he realizes that Christmas is about something much deeper. This realization leads to one of the most iconic lines in the movie: maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. This transformation is beautifully illustrated in the film, with the Grinch returning to Whoville to make amends. Not only does he give back everything he stole, but he also joins the Who's in their celebrations, carving the roast beast and embracing the community he once despised. It's a moment of pure joy and redemption that leaves a lasting impression on viewers. But what impact did the film have beyond its release? Let's explore its legacy. How the Grinch Stole Christmas was a box office success, grossing over $345 million worldwide and becoming the second highest-grossing holiday film of all time at the time of its release. Its influence extended beyond the screen, inspiring countless parodies, merchandise, and even a Broadway musical adaptation. The Grinch's story has also remained culturally relevant, serving as a reminder of the importance of kindness, empathy, and the true meaning of the holidays. Whether you watch it every year or are discovering it for the first time, the film continues to bring laughter, warmth, and a touch of nostalgia to audiences everywhere. There's still so much more to uncover: how the actors prepared for their roles, the Easter eggs hidden throughout the movie, and the lasting lessons we can all take from this timeless tale. If you're ready for more, just say continue, and we'll keep the holiday magic alive. Studio microphone. Let's continue unraveling the layers of how the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, and explore the incredible details, hidden gems, and behind-the-scenes efforts that make this movie so beloved. The magic behind the makeup. One of the most fascinating aspects of the film was the groundbreaking work done by the makeup and prosthetics team. Led by the legendary Rick Baker, a 7-time Academy Award-winning makeup artist, the transformation of Jim Carrey into the Grinch was nothing short of extraordinary. The process involved a full-body suit made of yak hair, dyed green, and painstakingly hand-sewn onto a spandex base. The facial prosthetics, which gave the Grinch his iconic scowl and mischievous grin, required meticulous application and hours of patience. However, Jim Carrey famously struggled with the grueling process. The makeup was so uncomfortable that Carrey compared it to being buried alive and even needed the assistance of a military trainer to help him endure the hours-long sessions. Despite these challenges, Carrey's commitment to the role never wavered, and his performance remains one of the most iconic in holiday movie history. The Who's of Whoville. The Who's are as much a part of the story as the Grinch himself, and the film's portrayal of Whoville's residents added depth and personality to the narrative. Unlike in the book, where the Whos are depicted as purely good-hearted, the movie gives them a more nuanced portrayal. Many of the Whos are shown as materialistic and obsessed with the trappings of Christmas, creating a sharp contrast to Cindy Lou Who's genuine curiosity about the holiday's true meaning. The design of the Whos was another marvel of makeup artistry. Each actor underwent extensive prosthetic work to achieve the distinctive Who noses and other Seussian features. The costumes, with their vibrant colors and whimsical patterns, further brought the quirky charm of Whoville to life. Cindy Lou Who, the heart of the story. At the heart of the movie is Cindy Lou Who, played by a young Taylor Momsen. Her portrayal of the kind-hearted and curious little girl struck a chord with audiences. Cindy Lou's innocence and determination to understand the true meaning of Christmas made her a perfect counterbalance to the Grinch's cynicism. One of the most memorable moments involving Cindy Lou is her solo performance of Where Are You, Christmas? The song became an anthem for the film, expressing both the wonder and confusion that can come with the holiday season. Taylor Momsen's emotional delivery added a layer of authenticity to the character, making Cindy Lou one of the most relatable and beloved parts of the story. The Whoville set, a Seussian wonderland. The set design of Whoville is a masterpiece in itself, capturing the whimsical essence of Dr. Seuss's original illustrations. Built on the Universal Studios backlit, the set was an intricate maze of curving streets, lopsided buildings, and vibrant decorations. The design paid homage to the surreal, exaggerated style of Seuss's artwork, creating a visual feast for viewers. Interestingly, the Whoville set became a tourist attraction after the film's release, and parts of it were repurposed for other productions. For example, eagle-eyed fans might recognize elements of Whoville in The Cat in the Hat, 2003, and other Universal Studios projects. Hidden Easter eggs and references. For fans of Dr. Seuss, the movie is packed with Easter eggs and subtle nods to his other works. From the names of Whos to the design of certain props, the film is filled with details that reward careful viewing. One notable reference is the mention of The Grinch's Book of Who Grievances, a clever nod to Seuss's The Butter Battle book. There's also a fun moment where the Grinch imitates Ron Howard, donning a director's cap and shouting instructions through a megaphone, a playful cameo moment from the director himself. The timeless message. While the film dazzles with its humor, visuals, and performances, its true magic lies in its message. At its core, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a story about the transformative power of love, kindness, and understanding. It reminds us that the spirit of Christmas isn't found in gifts or decorations, but in the joy of being together and sharing goodwill. The Grinch's journey from isolation and bitterness to acceptance and love is a powerful metaphor for redemption and the importance of seeing beyond one's pain to find connection. This message is beautifully encapsulated in the film's climactic scene, where the Grinch, upon hearing the Who's joyful song, realizes that Christmas doesn't come from a store. The legacy of the Grinch. More than 2 decades after its release, the film remains a holiday staple, watched by millions each year as part of their festive traditions. It's inspired countless memes, parodies, and adaptations, cementing its place in pop culture. But what truly sets this film apart is its ability to resonate with audiences of all ages. Children are captivated by the colorful visuals and humorous antics, while adults appreciate the deeper themes of redemption and the critique of consumerism. So, whether you watch it for the laughs, the lessons, or the sheer nostalgia, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, is a film that continues to warm hearts and bring families together year after year. If you're curious about more production secrets, cultural influences, or how this film compares to the original animated special, let me know. There's still so much more to uncover, Christmas-tree. Studio microphone. Let's delve even deeper into the wonder and impact of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, and explore the enduring appeal that makes it a cinematic treasure. A deeper dive into Jim Carrey's performance. Jim Carrey's portrayal of the Grinch is often hailed as one of his most iconic roles, blending his signature physical comedy with a surprisingly nuanced emotional depth. Carrey's ability to deliver laugh-out-loud humor while also tugging at heartstrings is a testament to his range as an actor. Take, for instance, the scenes where the Grinch interacts with Max, his dog. Carrey imbues these moments with a mix of exasperation and genuine affection, making the Grinch's bond with Max one of the film's most endearing aspects. It's easy to see why audiences can't help but root for him, even as he schemes to ruin Christmas. What's truly remarkable is how much of Carrey's performance was improvised. From the Grinch's sarcastic one-liners to his exaggerated mannerisms, many of these moments were born out of Carrey's spontaneity on set. The iconic "Am I just eating because I'm bored?" line, for example, was completely ad-libbed and has since become a fan favorite. Exploring the Grinch's layers. One of the film's greatest achievements is its ability to add depth to the Grinch's character. In Dr. Seuss's original story, the Grinch's motivations are left somewhat ambiguous. However, the film takes the time to explore why the Grinch despises Christmas, showing us the pain and rejection he experienced as a child. This backstory not only makes the Grinch more relatable, but also adds a layer of social commentary about how we treat those who are different. The young Grinch's attempt to fit in, only to be mocked for his appearance, is a moment that resonates deeply, reminding viewers of the importance of kindness and acceptance. By the time the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes at the end of the film, it feels earned. His transformation is a powerful reminder that even the most hardened hearts can be softened by love and understanding. The Whoville experience. A closer look. Whoville is more than just a setting. It's a character in its own right. The town's vibrant energy, whimsical design, and quirky residents create a world that feels alive and brimming with personality. Each detail of Whoville was meticulously crafted to reflect Dr. Seuss's unique vision. The buildings curve and twist in impossible ways. The streets are lined with colorful decorations, and every corner is filled with a sense of festive chaos. The filmmakers even included small touches, like Who-themed ornaments and signs, to make the world feel cohesive and immersive. The Whos themselves are a fascinating bunch, with their exaggerated features and over-the-top enthusiasm for Christmas. While their initial obsession with materialism serves as a critique of holiday consumerism, their eventual celebration of togetherness highlights the true spirit of the season. The music of the Grinch. Music plays a crucial role in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, enhancing the emotional impact of key scenes and adding to the film's festive atmosphere. James Horner's score is a masterful blend of whimsical melodies and dramatic orchestration, perfectly capturing the tone of the story. Then there's the unforgettable "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." While the original animated special popularized the song, the 2000 film gave it a fresh twist with a funky, modern arrangement performed by Jim Carrey himself. The song serves as a playful anthem for the Grinch, highlighting his mischievous nature while also poking fun at his grumpiness. The Grinch in pop culture. The Grinch has become a cultural icon, and the 2000 film only solidified his place in the holiday canon. From memes and merchandise to theme park attractions, the Grinch's mischievous grin is instantly recognizable around the world. One of the reasons for this enduring popularity is the film's ability to balance humor and heart. It's a movie that can make you laugh until your sides hurt, then surprise you with a moment of genuine emotion. This balance has made it a favorite for families, ensuring that it gets revisited year after year. The timeless lessons of the Grinch. At its core, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a story about redemption and the power of community. It reminds us that no matter how far someone has strayed, they can always find their way back with a little help from those around them. The Grinch's journey from isolation to inclusion is a powerful message, particularly in today's world, where division often feels more prevalent than unity. The film encourages us to look past our differences and embrace the things that bring us together, whether it's a shared celebration or a simple act of kindness. Fun facts you might not know. Did you know that the snow used in Whoville was made from crushed marble? Or that Jim Carrey had to take mime lessons to perfect the Grinch's exaggerated movements? Here's another fun tidbit. The Grinch's echo scene, "I'm an idiot," was entirely improvised by Carrey, and the crew's laughter can be heard faintly in the background. Why we keep watching. So, why does How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, continue to captivate audiences more than 2 decades after its release? It's because the film captures the magic of the holiday season in a way that few others can. It's funny, heartfelt, visually stunning, and deeply meaningful. All the ingredients for a timeless classic. But there's still more to discuss. If you're ready, we can dive into the Grinch's lasting influence on holiday traditions, the critical reception of the film, and how it compares to other adaptations. Just say the word, and we'll keep exploring this festive masterpiece, Christmas Tree. Studio microphone. Let's continue our journey into the intricate layers and lasting legacy of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, a film that not only entertained but also delivered thought-provoking lessons wrapped in a festive package. Critical reception. A tale of two perspectives. Upon its release, How the Grinch Stole Christmas received a mix of reviews, sparking conversations among critics and audiences alike. Some praised the film for its vibrant visuals, Jim Carrey's unforgettable performance, and the deeper narrative layers added to Dr. Seuss's classic story. Others were more skeptical, critiquing the film's pacing or its departure from the simplicity of the original animated special. What's fascinating is how the movie has aged. Over time, How the Grinch Stole Christmas has gained a cult following, particularly among those who grew up watching it. Its unique blend of humor, heart, and holiday cheer has solidified its place as a must-watch during the festive season. This evolution of perception speaks to the timeless nature of the story itself. While some films fade into obscurity, The Grinch's tale continues to resonate, proving that it's not just about critical acclaim, it's about the connection a story makes with its audience. The Grinch's cinematic evolution. To truly appreciate the 2000 adaptation, it's worth taking a moment to compare it to other versions of The Grinch's story. The original 1966 animated special, directed by Chuck Jones, is often considered a masterpiece of its time. With its charming hand-drawn animation and Boris Karloff's iconic narration, it set the standard for holiday storytelling. Then there's the 2018 animated version, The Grinch, produced by Illumination Entertainment. While visually stunning and more modern in its humor, many fans felt that it lacked the emotional depth of the 2000 film. The live-action adaptation stands out as a bold reimagining of the classic tale. It dares to expand the story, adding new characters, subplots, and a richly detailed world that invites viewers to immerse themselves in Whoville. Behind the scenes, the making of a holiday classic. The production of How the Grinch Stole Christmas was a monumental effort, with every detail carefully crafted to bring Dr. Seuss's whimsical world to life. Director Ron Howard faced the challenge of adapting a beloved story while adding his own creative flair. One of the most significant challenges was the Grinch's makeup. Jim Carrey's transformation into the green, furry character took hours each day, requiring immense patience and dedication. The process was so grueling that Carrey reportedly worked with a Navy SEAL trainer to learn techniques for enduring discomfort. The film's sets were equally impressive. Whoville was constructed as a massive, intricately detailed set, complete with winding streets, quirky architecture, and vibrant decorations. The use of practical effects combined with CGI helped create a world that felt both fantastical and tangible. Cindy Lou Who, the heart of the story. While Jim Carrey's Grinch steals the show, it's impossible to overlook the impact of Cindy Lou Who, played by a young Taylor Momsen. Her innocence, curiosity, and unwavering belief in the spirit of Christmas serve as the emotional anchor of the film. Cindy's interactions with the Grinch are some of the most touching moments in the story. Her willingness to see the good in him, even when no one else does, is a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy and understanding. Taylor Momsen's performance was widely praised, with many noting how she brought depth and authenticity to the role. It's no wonder that Cindy Lou, who remains one of the most beloved characters in the Grinch's story, exploring the themes of redemption and forgiveness. At its core, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a story about redemption. The Grinch's journey from bitterness and isolation to love and community is a universal theme that transcends generations. What makes the film's message so compelling is its emphasis on forgiveness. The Who's welcome the Grinch with open arms, despite his attempts to ruin their celebration. Their act of kindness is what ultimately leads to the Grinch's transformation, showing that love and compassion are far more powerful than anger or resentment. The Grinch's cultural impact. Over the years, the Grinch has become more than just a character. He's a symbol of the holiday season. From parades and merchandise to memes and viral videos, the Grinch's influence can be felt everywhere. One of the reasons for this enduring appeal is the relatability of the Grinch's character. Who among us hasn't felt a little Grinchy at times, especially during the stress of the holiday season? His journey reminds us that it's okay to feel overwhelmed, but there's always a way back to joy and connection. The enduring magic of the Grinch. As we look back on how the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, it's clear that its magic lies in its ability to capture the complexities of human emotions while celebrating the simplicity of holiday cheer. It's a film that invites us to laugh, reflect, and ultimately believe in the power of love and community. And there's still so much more to explore. Let's dive into the technical aspects, the hidden Easter eggs, and the fan theories that surround this beloved holiday classic. Just say the word, and we'll keep the conversation going, Christmas tree. A deep dive into Jim Carrey's performance. Jim Carrey's portrayal of the Grinch is undoubtedly one of the standout aspects of the film. Known for his physical comedy and expressive acting, Carrey infused the character with a unique blend of sarcasm, vulnerability, and charm. Carrey's improvisation brought a level of spontaneity to the Grinch that wasn't entirely scripted. From his witty one-liners to his exaggerated physical movements, he added a modern flair to a timeless character. One particularly memorable scene, the Grinch's self-directed echo in the cave, was improvised by Carrey, showcasing his ability to bring humor into every moment. It's not just the comedic timing that makes Carrey's Grinch so compelling. Beneath the gruff exterior, Carrey masterfully conveys the Grinch's inner pain and longing for acceptance. His portrayal turns what could have been a one-dimensional villain into a deeply relatable character. The art of set design and Whoville's enchantment. The visual design of Whoville is nothing short of breathtaking. Every corner of the fictional town was carefully constructed to reflect Dr. Seuss's whimsical and eccentric style. The curved architecture, bright colors, and quirky details create a world that feels both fantastical and real. The production team took inspiration directly from Dr. Seuss's illustrations, translating his unique aesthetic into three-dimensional space. The result is a town that feels alive, bustling with energy and Christmas cheer. Fun fact: the snow that blankets Whoville was made from a biodegradable material, demonstrating the production team's commitment to sustainability even back in 2000. The music, adding magic through melody. Music plays a crucial role in setting the tone for any film, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas is no exception. The score, composed by the legendary James Horner, perfectly complements the film's emotional beats, from the Grinch's mischievous schemes to the heartwarming finale. The soundtrack also includes a modern take on You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, performed by Jim Carrey himself. This updated version adds a playful edge to the classic song, capturing the essence of the live-action Grinch. Additionally, Faith Hill's rendition of Where Are You, Christmas? Became a holiday hit in its own right. The song encapsulates the film's themes of hope, love, and rediscovering the true meaning of Christmas, resonating with audiences around the world. Easter eggs and hidden details. One of the joys of revisiting How the Grinch Stole Christmas is discovering the many Easter eggs and hidden details scattered throughout the film. Here are just a few examples. The director's cameo. Keep an eye out for Ron Howard himself, who makes a brief appearance as one of the Who's. Seussian references. The set design and props are filled with nods to other Dr. Seuss works, including subtle hints to Horton Hears a Who. Grinch's gadgets. Many of the Grinch's inventions, like the sleigh and the holiday cheermeister outfit, were designed to resemble Seussian contraptions, blending whimsy with functionality. These small touches add layers of depth to the film, rewarding attentive viewers with something new to appreciate on every rewatch. Fan theories and interpretations. Like any beloved film, How the Grinch Stole Christmas has inspired countless fan theories and interpretations over the years. The Grinch as a reflection of Whoville's flaws. Some fans argue that the Grinch's disdain for Christmas stems from the commercialism and superficiality he observes in the Who's. This interpretation positions the Grinch as a mirror, forcing the Who's, and by extension the audience, to confront their own holiday habits. Max's backstory. Another popular theory suggests that Max, the Grinch's loyal dog, was once a Christmas gift abandoned by a Who family. This would explain Max's unwavering devotion to the Grinch and add an extra layer of poignancy to their relationship. The true hero of the story. While the Grinch undergoes the most significant transformation, some fans believe Cindy Lou, who is the true hero. Her kindness and courage set the entire plot in motion, demonstrating the power of one person to inspire change. Lessons for modern audiences. Even 2 decades later, How the Grinch Stole Christmas holds valuable lessons for modern audiences. In a world often dominated by materialism and social divides, the film reminds us of the importance of compassion, community, and the true spirit of the holidays. It also encourages us to look beyond surface appearances. The Grinch's story is a testament to the idea that everyone deserves a chance at redemption and understanding, no matter how Grinchy they may seem on the outside. The film's legacy. Today, How the Grinch Stole Christmas remains a cornerstone of holiday entertainment. Its influence can be seen in everything from memes and merchandise to themed attractions and live performances. The film has also inspired countless parodies and tributes, cementing its place in pop culture. Whether you're watching it for the first time or revisiting it as part of your holiday traditions, the movie continues to bring joy and laughter to audiences of all ages. The Grinch's Transformation, a tale of redemption. At its core, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a story about personal growth and redemption. The Grinch's journey from a bitter outcast to a beloved member of the Whoville community is a narrative arc that resonates universally. The turning point, of course, comes when the Grinch realizes that Christmas isn't about gifts or decorations, but about the joy of togetherness. His heart grows 3 sizes, not because he receives something, but because he witnesses the selflessness and unity of the Who's. This message of rediscovering joy through connection feels especially relevant in today's fast-paced, often isolating world. The Grinch teaches us that no matter how far we stray, it's never too late to reconnect with others and find happiness in simple, meaningful moments. Cindy Lou Who, the beacon of kindness. Cindy Lou Who, played by the young and talented Taylor Momsen, is the heart and soul of the film. Her innocence, empathy, and courage serve as a counterbalance to the Grinch's cynicism. Cindy Lou's unwavering belief in the Grinch's goodness is what ultimately sparks his transformation. She challenges the Who's superficial celebration of Christmas and reminds everyone, audience included, that the holiday spirit is about more than materialism. It's also worth noting how Cindy Lou's character evolved from the original story. In Dr. Seuss's book and the 1966 animated special, she's a minor character. The live-action adaptation expands her role, making her a central figure in the narrative and a driving force behind the Grinch's redemption. Costume design, bringing Whoville to life. One of the most visually striking aspects of the film is its costume design. The Who's colorful, eccentric outfits reflect their quirky personalities and the vibrant world of Dr. Seuss. Designed by Rita Ryak, the costumes were meticulously crafted to strike a balance between fantasy and practicality. For example, the Who's holiday attire was inspired by Victorian and Edwardian fashion, but with exaggerated proportions and whimsical embellishments. The Grinch's iconic green fursuit was made of yak hair, dyed, and sewn onto a spandex base. It required hours of preparation each day for Jim Carrey to don the costume, a testament to the dedication of the entire production team. The makeup magic. The makeup in How the Grinch Stole Christmas is nothing short of revolutionary. Rick Baker, a legendary makeup artist, transformed Jim Carrey into the Grinch using prosthetics and latex pieces that took nearly 4 hours to apply daily. The makeup process was so intensive that Carrey reportedly worked with a Navy SEAL to develop techniques for staying calm during the grueling application. This behind-the-scenes detail adds another layer of appreciation for Carrey's commitment to the role. The film's makeup was so groundbreaking that it earned an Academy Award for Best Makeup in 2001, a well-deserved recognition for the artistry involved. The Grinch's backstory, an emotional foundation. The 2000 adaptation delves deeper into the Grinch's backstory, giving us a glimpse of his childhood and the experiences that shaped his bitterness. We learn that the Grinch was ostracized as a child due to his appearance, leading to his deep-seated resentment of the Whos. This added layer of depth makes his eventual redemption all the more poignant. This expansion of the Grinch's character also aligns with the film's broader themes of acceptance and understanding. By showing his vulnerabilities, the story reminds us that everyone carries unseen scars, and kindness can help heal them. The impact of nostalgia. One of the reasons how The Grinch Stole Christmas continues to captivate audiences is its ability to evoke nostalgia. For many viewers, the film is a cherished part of their holiday traditions, a movie that transports them back to simpler times. The timeless themes, combined with Ron Howard's direction and Jim Carrey's unforgettable performance, make the film a perfect blend of old-fashioned charm and modern sensibility. Cultural references and modern twists. The live-action adaptation also incorporates subtle nods to contemporary culture, adding layers of humor for adult audiences. The Grinch's sarcastic quips, for instance, often reflect societal observations that were relevant in 2000 and remain so today. One standout moment is the Grinch mocking Whoville's commercialism by parodying infomercials and game show hosts. These scenes cleverly critique consumer culture while staying true to the whimsical tone of Dr. Seuss's world. What makes it a holiday classic? Ultimately, How the Grinch Stole Christmas endures as a holiday classic because it strikes a perfect balance between humor, heart, and spectacle. It's a film that appeals to all ages, offering laugh-out-loud moments for kids and deeper emotional layers for adults. Whether it's the iconic quotes, "Am I just eating because I'm bored?" the dazzling visuals, or the timeless message, there's something in the film for everyone. The music of Whoville, a perfectly tuned soundtrack. No Christmas film is complete without an unforgettable soundtrack, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas delivers in spades. Composed by the legendary James Horner, the score masterfully blends whimsy, grandeur, and a touch of mischief to encapsulate the Grinch's personality and the magic of Whoville. The standout musical moment, of course, is the rendition of "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." While the 1966 animated special made this song iconic, the 2000 version updates it with a fresh, jazzy twist performed by Jim Carrey himself. His deep, gravelly tones add a unique flair, making it one of the most memorable sequences in the film. Additionally, Faith Hill's "Where Are You Christmas?" became a holiday hit in its own right. The song, written by Mariah Carey, James Horner, and Will Jennings, captures the longing and nostalgia that permeate the film, resonating deeply with audiences. Whoville's spectacular set design. The whimsical world of Whoville is a visual feast, meticulously crafted to bring Dr. Seuss's imagination to life. Designed by Michael Kornblith, the production team spared no expense in building an elaborate set that captures the quirky charm of a Seussian aesthetic. The buildings feature curved lines and asymmetrical designs, reflecting the playful, fantastical nature of Whoville. The color palette is a delightful mix of pastels and bright hues, creating a festive and dreamlike atmosphere. Even the smallest details, like candy cane lampposts and oversized ornaments, contribute to the immersive holiday wonderland. Fun fact, the Whoville set was built on the Universal Studios backlit, and parts of it were later repurposed for other productions, making it one of the most memorable holiday locations in film history. Jim Carrey, the heart of the Grinch. We've talked about Jim Carrey's incredible performance, but it's worth diving deeper into the physical and emotional demands of the role. Carrey's portrayal of the Grinch is a masterclass in physical comedy. From his exaggerated facial expressions to his dynamic movements, he fully embodies the character in a way that feels larger than life. But Carrey also brings depth and nuance to the role, making the Grinch's emotional journey feel authentic. Behind the scenes, Carrey's improvisational skills added extra magic to the film. Many of his most memorable lines and moments, including the iconic I'm bookin', and his sarcastic antics with Max the dog, were entirely unscripted. Max the dog, the unsung hero. Speaking of Max, the Grinch's loyal canine companion deserves a special shout-out. Played by a rescue dog named Kelly, Max provides comic relief and a surprising amount of heart throughout the film. Max's unwavering loyalty to the Grinch, despite his grouchy demeanor, highlights the power of unconditional love. Their relationship is both humorous and touching, offering a subtle reminder of the bonds we share with our furry friends. Fun trivia. Kelly was trained to perform a variety of complex stunts, from pulling the sleigh to reacting to the Grinch's antics. Her performance adds an extra layer of charm to the film, making Max one of the most beloved characters. Holiday lessons that never age. Beyond the humor and spectacle, How the Grinch Stole Christmas offers profound lessons about compassion, forgiveness, and the true meaning of Christmas. The Grinch's redemption arc serves as a reminder that it's never too late to change, no matter how deep our grudges or how long we've been isolated. Cindy Lou, whose belief in the Grinch reinforces the importance of seeing the good in others, even when it's not immediately apparent. The Who's celebration of Christmas without gifts underscores a timeless message. The holidays are about love, community, and shared experiences, not material possessions. Awards, accolades, and legacy. While How the Grinch Stole Christmas received mixed reviews upon its release, its legacy has only grown stronger over the years. The film was a box office success, grossing over $345 million worldwide and becoming the second highest-grossing holiday film at the time. It also earned several accolades, including an Academy Award for Best Makeup, a BAFTA nomination for Best Costume Design, and multiple Saturn Awards, recognizing its achievements in fantasy filmmaking. Today, the film is a staple of holiday programming, cherished by families and rediscovered by new generations each year. Cultural impact: a modern-day Grinch revival. The 2000 adaptation reignited interest in Dr. Seuss's classic story, paving the way for future adaptations like The Grinch, 2018. However, many fans still consider Jim Carrey's version the definitive live-action portrayal of the character. The film also inspired countless memes, parodies, and references in pop culture, cementing its status as a modern Christmas classic. The Grinch's sarcastic quips and over-the-top antics have made him a relatable figure for anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed by holiday stress. The influence of Dr. Seuss's original story. The 2000 adaptation, while adding new layers to the Grinch's character and backstory, stays true to the heart of Dr. Seuss's original 1957 story. The essence of the Grinch, his deep dislike of Christmas and eventual redemption, is maintained, but Ron Howard and screenwriters Jeffrey Price and Peter S. Seaman expanded upon the original narrative in exciting and meaningful ways. The film's portrayal of Whoville captures the eccentricity and charm of Seuss's illustrations, while the whimsical set design and colorful costumes bring Seuss's world to vivid life. However, this live-action version also introduces themes of personal growth and emotional healing, making it more than just a surface-level holiday tale. By giving the Grinch a backstory, the film explores his personal trauma and the reasons behind his bitterness, adding a layer of depth that wasn't present in the original short story. The Grinch's costume and the challenges of transformation. As we mentioned earlier, Jim Carrey's transformation into the Grinch was no small feat, but beyond the hours of makeup application, there were some incredible challenges behind the scenes that truly show the dedication of the film's team. To pull off the Grinch's iconic look, Carrey had to endure the full-on prosthetic transformation, which took up to 4 hours every day on set. But perhaps the most difficult part wasn't just the makeup, it was the discomfort that came with wearing the suit. The Grinch's green fur suit was made from yak hair, a material that was difficult to work with and uncomfortable for Carrey. Additionally, the suit was designed to be overly tight and restrictive, making it difficult for Carrey to move with ease. Yet, despite all the challenges, Carrey's energy and commitment brought the Grinch to life in a way that was both hilarious and heartwarming. The Grinch's voice, Carrey's iconic performance. While Jim Carrey's physical comedy is undoubtedly a standout aspect of his performance, it's his voice that really brings the Grinch to life. His vocal range and delivery gave the character a unique, larger-than-life presence that has since become iconic. Carrey's Grinch is both menacing and endearing, combining sharp wit with a raw, emotional vulnerability. One of the most memorable moments of the film is the Grinch's conversation with himself in the mirror, which showcases Carrey's knack for humor and his ability to make the Grinch feel relatable and human. Whether he's grumbling about Christmas or taunting the Whos, Carrey's ability to bring emotional depth to the Grinch's character through his voice is one of the key reasons this version of the Grinch continues to be beloved by fans. The Grinch's iconic quotes. The Grinch is full of unforgettable one-liners that have since become part of Christmas pop culture. From the sarcastic, "I must stop this Christmas from coming, but how?" to his hilarious remark, "I'm not a Who, I'm a Grinch," the Grinch's witty dialogue adds layers of humor and relatability. But it's not just the sarcasm that makes his words stick with us. There are also moments of surprising wisdom, like when he says, "Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more." This simple, yet powerful line captures the central theme of the movie and is one of the film's emotional high points. Grinch's impact on holiday films. The 2000 Grinch film is often hailed as one of the most successful holiday adaptations, and its influence can still be seen in modern Christmas movies. Its mix of humor, heart, and fantastical elements has paved the way for future holiday films that balance family-friendly storytelling with deeper, more meaningful messages. Many films that followed, like Elf, 2003, and The Polar Express, 2004, adopted a similar approach by blending high-energy performances with heartfelt moments. The Grinch's mix of comedy and sentimentality has set a high bar for holiday films that want to blend both festive cheer and emotional depth. The enduring legacy of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000. Years after its release, How the Grinch Stole Christmas remains a key part of the holiday season for millions. Its themes of redemption, the importance of love over materialism, and the joy of giving are timeless messages that continue to resonate. Whether it's through Jim Carrey's iconic performance, the visually stunning world of Whoville, or the unforgettable soundtrack, this film has become a holiday classic that never seems to lose its charm. The Grinch's journey from a bitter recluse to a beloved member of the Whoville community is a reminder that it's never too late to change and find joy in the little things. His story is one of hope, healing, and the power of human connection, values that are more important than ever. Fun behind-the-scenes facts. As we wrap up this deeper dive into How the Grinch Stole Christmas, here are a few fun behind-the-scenes tidbits that you may not have known. The Grinch's sleigh was designed to be the largest in cinematic history at the time, measuring over 50 feet long. It was an impressive feat of engineering that was used for several scenes throughout the film. The production team took great care in crafting the Grinch's lair, which was designed to look like a mix of a funhouse and a dark, twisted cave. The lair's quirky furniture and chaotic design matched the Grinch's eccentric personality perfectly. The film's visual effects were groundbreaking at the time, especially for the sequence where the Grinch shrinks the Christmas tree. Many of the effects were achieved through a mix of practical and digital effects, creating a seamless, magical experience for viewers. Wrapping up. So, whether you're watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, for the first time or it's already a part of your holiday traditions, this film continues to inspire, entertain, and remind us of the true meaning of Christmas. With unforgettable performances, stunning visuals, and a heartwarming message, it's a holiday classic that will continue to bring joy for generations to come. From the Grinch's unforgettable transformation to the timeless lessons of kindness and redemption, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is more than just a film. It's an experience that captures the magic of the holiday season. The Grinch's lair, a reflection of his heart. The Grinch's cave, which we first see at the beginning of the film, is an iconic location. Designed to feel isolated, dark, and twisted, it serves as a visual metaphor for the Grinch's heart at the start of the film, cold and closed off from the warmth of the world around him. As the Grinch's character begins to evolve, so too does the transformation of his lair. The set design team used clever visual cues to demonstrate this change. As the Grinch's heart grows, his lair becomes less dark and more colorful, mirroring his inner growth. This subtle but significant visual shift reflects the movie's central theme of personal transformation and redemption. It's also fun to note that the Grinch's lair was one of the most elaborate and intricately designed sets in the movie. Its numerous nooks and crannies, oversized furniture, and the Grinch's infamous Cave of Shame gave the film an extra layer of humor and chaos. The lair itself has become one of the most memorable aspects of the film, as it's not only where the Grinch concocts his devious plans, but also where his character undergoes a profound change. The Who's of Whoville, the heart of the film. While the Grinch is undoubtedly the star of the show, the Who's of Whoville play an essential role in the story. Their unwavering spirit and love for Christmas are a sharp contrast to the Grinch's bitterness, and their infectious joy ultimately helps to melt his heart. The Who's, from the eldest to the youngest, are a diverse and vibrant community that symbolizes the warmth and joy of the Christmas spirit. What's fascinating is that the filmmakers managed to create a sense of individuality among the Who's, each one possessing a unique personality while maintaining that whimsical Seussian charm. The character of Cindy Lou Who, in particular, plays a crucial role in bridging the gap between the Grinch and the Who's. Her belief in the Grinch's potential for good is the spark that ignites his transformation. She's the embodiment of innocence and goodness, showing the power of kindness and compassion. Without her, the Grinch's redemption wouldn't have been possible. The cinematic legacy of the Grinch. Let's talk about the lasting impact how The Grinch Stole Christmas has had on the world of holiday filmmaking. While The Grinch himself was originally made famous by Dr. Seuss's 1957 book and its animated adaptation, this 2000 live-action version introduced a new dimension to the story, expanding its reach and relevance to a new generation. The success of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 2000, also helped to pave the way for more live-action adaptations of beloved animated holiday films. It set the bar for how to modernize classic tales while retaining the heart and essence of the original. Other films like the Santa Claus franchise and Elf followed suit by blending traditional holiday themes with fresh, new approaches to storytelling. The Grinch's journey also became a cultural touchstone. The character's distinct look and antics, his sly smile, his green fur, his sharp, almost villainous voice, became instantly recognizable. In fact, you can find Grinch-themed merchandise, Christmas decorations, and even whole Grinch-inspired events that celebrate the film's impact on the holiday season. The Grinch's influence on modern holiday traditions. If you've ever found yourself jokingly calling a friend or family member Grinched for being a bit too grumpy during the holidays, you're not alone. The film's impact on how we view Christmas is profound, particularly in how it shapes our understanding of holiday spirit and generosity. The Grinch's ultimate realization that Christmas isn't just about presents or festivities, but about togetherness and love, has become a hallmark lesson for people of all ages. In a world where consumerism can sometimes overshadow the true meaning of Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas serves as a reminder to focus on the emotional connections that define the holiday season. Furthermore, Grinch-inspired events, such as Grinchmas at Universal Studios, have turned the character into an essential part of modern Christmas traditions. From parades to theme park attractions, the Grinch has become a central figure in how people around the world celebrate the season. The power of redemption, the Grinch's ultimate change. At the core of How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the timeless message of redemption. The Grinch's emotional evolution, going from someone who despises the holidays to someone who embraces the true meaning of Christmas, is perhaps the most powerful aspect of the film. The Grinch's story is one of self-discovery. His initially harsh views of Christmas stem from past wounds and personal insecurities, yet through the love and kindness of the Who's, he learns that happiness isn't found in material wealth or isolation. It's found in love, community, and the joy of giving. This message of redemption resonates with many people, especially during the holiday season. It serves as a reminder that it's never too late to change, to open our hearts to others, and to reconnect with the joy of life. Whether we're struggling with our own version of the Grinch-like cynicism or just trying to find our way through the holiday season, the film encourages us to reflect on what truly matters, a visual and cinematic triumph. In addition to the storytelling, How the Grinch Stole Christmas also stands out as a visual and cinematic triumph. The film features some of the most creative and colorful sets in recent holiday film history. Whoville, as we've already discussed, is an otherworldly, whimsical town that feels completely unlike anything we've seen in other holiday movies. The makeup and costume design were groundbreaking at the time, and the Grinch's prosthetics became the benchmark for future character transformations in Hollywood. Jim Carrey's face is almost entirely hidden under layers of green fur, yet his expressive eyes, gestures, and voice infuse the Grinch with life. The cinematography, led by director of photography John Schwartzman, also deserves recognition. The use of vibrant colors, exaggerated angles, and whimsical lighting all contribute to the film's magical atmosphere, enhancing the fantastical elements while still grounding the story in emotional realism. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a timeless classic. Ultimately, what makes How the Grinch Stole Christmas a timeless classic is its ability to balance humor, heart, and holiday magic. From the fantastical world of Whoville to the Grinch's hilarious antics, the film continues to bring joy to viewers of all ages. Its universal themes of love, community, and redemption are not just important at Christmas, but serve as lessons we can carry with us throughout the year. With Jim Carrey's unforgettable performance, unforgettable quotes, and memorable moments, this film has earned its place as one of the most beloved holiday classics of all time. It's a reminder that no matter how grumpy or isolated we might feel, there's always room for change, growth, and, most importantly, love. The Grinch's transformation, a journey of self-discovery. One of the most powerful aspects of How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the Grinch's personal journey of transformation. At the beginning of the film, he is a bitter, misanthropic character who despises the Whos and everything they represent. His life is defined by isolation, anger, and a deep-seated resentment for the holiday season. But throughout the course of the story, the Grinch goes through a profound emotional shift. His change is gradual and subtle at first. It begins with his curiosity about the Who's unwavering Christmas cheer, despite the Grinch's best efforts to ruin their holiday. He's perplexed by their resilience, and that confusion sparks something deep within him. The realization that Christmas is not just about material gifts, but about love, togetherness, and joy begins to take root in his heart. The pivotal moment, of course, is when the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes. This iconic scene is one of the most memorable in the film, symbolizing not just a literal expansion, but a metaphorical one as well. His transformation is not simply physical, but emotional. The Grinch learns that love and kindness are more powerful than any of the anger and resentment he had been holding onto for years. This message resonates with viewers of all ages because it speaks to the universal experience of personal growth and change. We all have moments in our lives when we feel disconnected or angry, but the Grinch's story reminds us that it's possible to overcome those feelings and find joy and connection with others. Jim Carrey's unforgettable performance as the Grinch. No discussion of How the Grinch Stole Christmas would be complete without acknowledging Jim Carrey's incredible performance as the Grinch. Carrey's portrayal of the character is nothing short of iconic. His comedic timing, physicality, and unique voice work bring the Grinch to life in a way that is both humorous and deeply endearing. Carrey's commitment to the role was extraordinary. The process of getting into character involved hours of makeup and prosthetics, which made it difficult for him to move or speak freely. Despite the physical challenges, Carrey fully embraced the eccentricities of the Grinch, using his expressive face and body language to communicate a range of emotions. His performance also helped to humanize the Grinch, making his transformation from villain to hero not just believable but emotionally resonant. Carrey's ability to balance humor with heart is what elevates the film from being a mere holiday romp to a deeply moving story about redemption and love. The film's legacy and cultural impact. Since its release in 2000, How the Grinch Stole Christmas has become a staple of holiday viewing. It's hard to imagine the Christmas season without the Grinch's antics and eventual redemption story. The film has inspired countless holiday traditions, from Grinch-themed events and parades to merchandise that features the Grinch's signature green face and mischievous grin. The character of the Grinch has transcended the world of cinema and entered the larger cultural lexicon. Phrases like, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch," and references to the Grinch's heart growing 3 sizes are instantly recognizable, even to those who haven't seen the film. The Grinch has become a symbol of change, compassion, and the power of community, embodying the idea that no one is beyond the ability to change. The lasting impact of the film can also be seen in the number of adaptations and Grinch-related projects that have come out since the film's release. From stage productions to holiday specials, the Grinch's story continues to captivate audiences year after year, reminding us of the importance of love, generosity, and forgiveness during the holiday season. The Who's of Whoville, a community of hope. Another crucial element of How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the portrayal of the Who's in Whoville. The Who's are a perfect contrast to the Grinch's bitter nature. They are joyous, optimistic, and full of life, qualities that the Grinch finds both perplexing and annoying at first. However, their unshakable belief in Christmas, despite the Grinch's best efforts to destroy it, is ultimately what leads to his redemption. The Who's represent the heart of the film's message. Christmas is not just about gifts, decorations, or elaborate feasts. It's about community, kindness, and love. The Who's come together in celebration, despite the Grinch's theft of their presents and Christmas decorations. They show the Grinch that the true meaning of Christmas cannot be taken away by material things. The portrayal of the Who's, especially the character of Cindy Lou Who, is essential to the film's emotional depth. Cindy Lou Who's belief in the Grinch and her insistence on seeing the good in him are the catalysts for his change. She embodies the innocence and purity of childhood, where the ability to forgive and love others is innate. A film for all ages. What makes How the Grinch Stole Christmas so special is that it appeals to viewers of all ages. Children can laugh at the Grinch's antics and enjoy the colorful, whimsical world of Whoville, while adults can appreciate the deeper, more meaningful themes of love, redemption, and the importance of family and community. It's a film that has something for everyone, and its messages of kindness and compassion are timeless. The humor in the film is also one of its strongest qualities. Jim Carrey's physical comedy and comedic timing elevate the script, making the Grinch's antics both hilarious and endearing. The over-the-top nature of his character, paired with the absurdity of some of the situations he finds himself in, creates a perfect balance of humor and heart. But at its core, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a story about finding the goodness within ourselves and others, no matter how small or grumpy our hearts might be at the beginning. It teaches us that the true meaning of Christmas isn't found in the presents or the decorations, but in the love we share with those around us. The enduring appeal of the Grinch. In the years since its release, How the Grinch Stole Christmas has remained a beloved holiday tradition for families around the world. Whether it's watching it for the first time or revisiting it year after year, the film continues to evoke laughter, joy, and a sense of warmth that perfectly encapsulates the spirit of the holiday season. The Grinch's transformation from villain to hero is one of the most heartwarming stories in holiday cinema, and it's a testament to the power of kindness, forgiveness, and community. Jim Carrey's unforgettable performance, the whimsical world of Whoville, and the timeless message of love and redemption make this film a true holiday classic. As you watch the Grinch's heart grow 3 sizes, remember that the holiday season is not just about the gifts or the decorations, but about the love we give and receive. It's about coming together as a community, forgiving one another, and embracing the magic of the season. So, next time you sit down to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, whether for the first time or the 100th, take a moment to reflect on its message. And who knows, maybe your heart will grow 3 sizes too. Christmas Tree Green Heart.